This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, as we'll see a team from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a conference rival from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So East Carolina's offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Pirates look to keep this drive humming. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Pulls and fires complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Fighting off the defender. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides to back and leaves it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got him. Turning it on. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
You do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, ECU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I love this this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Army Black Knights offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass. It's Hauser. Finds his big tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Pirates back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He wants it all. Touchdown Pirates. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quick pass on the jet motion. Runs through a tackle. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Coleman. It's complete to the left. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Toss to the outside. Running to Green. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO fire complete to the left. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Rushes on him. With the catch, it's Reed. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That's caught. It's Reed. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Right on the money. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Off play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, East Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Give to the big fullback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the option. He'll toss it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? On the option. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And the Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll run it to the right side. Plows through the defense. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Montgomery. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. He fires to the left side. He's got it on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Now on the option. The pitch. Powers through the defender. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. To the air, it's Coleman. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And the Black Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle, it's O'Brien. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Pirates will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
And the Pirates will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll send the back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Holding. Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The run to the right. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. He'll do it himself. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. On the move, it's Montgomery. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Holding.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, ECU.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board.
35 on 0.
Coming out with it, it's Benson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Black Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Here comes the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Hand off to the fullback. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. The option look. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the 4th quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the side.
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And now this offense will take the field again. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Unloads quickly. And he used that big, powerful, stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards. Try to get it to the edge. And some room to work. Across the 35. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
48, Army, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. And so far, this has been a most frustrating performance for this junior quarterback. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle, and you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love